all the great stuff that happened, and realize they are beautiful boys. Your house is amazing, Anthony.
Thank you.
One thing I could gather from this home, other than you like dark red velvet, is that you really like boobs.
But I think people just, for some reason, they tend to tune in.
To the breast?
Completely.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there are as many similar elements of other things, but, you know, they don't say, oh, you know.
There are as many lamps as there are breasts.
Right. I'm attracted to the human form, both male and female.
Yes. Would you say that you were bisexual?
No, I wouldn't say that I'm bisexual, because I don't fancy having sex with men.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against it.
Nothing against it.
Just doesn't taste right to me.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate the human form, both male and female, you know, visually, aesthetically, physically.
As an artist might. As someone
as Michelangelo might have.
Oh.
What did Dave bring to the band?
Flea?
Besides a lot of handsomeness.
Besides the fact that he is the most outstandingly handsome man I've ever met in my life.
Oh, well, both Anthony and Flea said how handsome you are.
I think the same of them.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't it nice to be in a group of you're all handsome young men?
Well, we're all handsome inside, is really what matters.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to be a real man? What is that like?
Well, I'm the real man of the band, you know, and wait, is there something I don't know you're not telling me? Do they have operations or something?
Anthony, you've been in a lot of movies, though. You were in a movie with Tamara and Hank Rollins recently.
Yeah.
The Chase.
Yep.
With Charlie Sheen.
Yes, indeed, of course.
He's handsome.
Brilliant.
Very attractive.
Very, yeah.
Do you find yourself surrounding
Yes, very much
with
so.
handsome men?
Mm-hmm.
You surround yourself with handsome men.
Well, yes, I do. Hank is a fine fellow.
Yeah.
Not my picture of handsome.
Really?
You find Hank handsome?
I find Hank extremely handsome.
I find him interesting.
Maybe within like the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Handsome Hank Rollins?
Yeah, handsome Hammer and Hankety Hank Rollins.
Right.
I mean, you're no.
Do you fancy yourself with Hank in any way?
Sexually? No. Okay, I'll tell you how I fancy myself with Hank. Let's just move that up there. Just
Do you fancy yourself getting hammered by Hank is what I want to know.
I fancy myself living with Hank platonically on a farm, raising livestock, having an entire community of people who grow organic vegetables and fruits, who trade and work with one another. You could visit, you could live there, whichever.
Are you asexual?
Why does it have to be about asexuality?
I don't know, because living platonically with the guy that you find so handsome?
But there's always that attraction.
That tension?
Yes.
Like on a sitcom where you're not sure if they're not? You can't just bleep that out?
Yes. Hey, it's Kennedy. Welcome back to At Home with the Chili Peppers. One of the really cool things about hanging out with those guys was realizing that all four of them have completely different personalities, which you can see for yourself right here. Kennedy and Flea at Anthony's house in the Hollywood Hills, a lovely location to be talking to one of the Chili Peppers.
I had all these plans, you know, when I was driving up here. I was thinking, I'm going to have to really abuse this girl, like do things to, like, just be really mean and really cruel. But then when I got here, you were just nice, so I decided not to do it.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, it is nice.
Let's have some waffles.
What?
Waffles.
Waffles?
We're in Dave Navarro's kitchen. That's Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You have a column in Bikini Magazine with your cousin Johnny.
Review films.
But you don't review films.
Absolutely.
You review, what was the last film you actually...
I sit next to David Sheehan every time I go to one of those things.
Not.
I do, I have.
Oh, God. But your film review of Top Dog was absolutely incredible.
We gave it a rave review.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You said that,
It's Chuck Norris's finest.
Do you really believe that, though?
I think he deserves someone to say that he did something that was his finest. Sure.
Did you see Top Dog?
No, I didn't see it.
You're not following the directions. Julia Child would never do this to me.
She would. Julia Child would never follow
Julia Child would make this.
She would steal her
She'd
way
go,
through.
hi, everybody, I'm here with Chad. Waving up, boom, next cut. Next thing you know, beautiful waffles, nice butter with nice, beautiful syrup dripping. I'm eating. These are so great. Back to you, Kathy and Regis.
You have these elephants around your arm.
I do.
symbolizing the Republican Party. Are you a conservative such as myself, Flea?
No. Conservatives, the whole, like, I can find that conservative Republican is kind of synonymous with racism and homophobia.
Yeah, that's right.
Keeping
Flea.
the poor people down.
That's right. Keep the white man up. Keep the poor people down.
That's right. Keep the drugs in the ghetto. Keep everyone down that's not white and male and powerful.
Keep them all working for the man, Flea.
Yeah.
You know, I've never met a man who had a coffin in his living room.
Okay.
What other types of things do you have?
In my living room, I have you.
In your coffin?
You.
Do you have urine of stars?
I have the urine of Gene Hackman in the kitchen.
I don't want to see Gene Hackman's urine.
I had to get rid of it, though.
Why?
An undulating, like, anemone type thing started growing in it.
On its own?
On its own.
Anthony, how are you feeling today?
As you know, I am suffering with the flu. I have a bad sickness, and it's permeating my every cell at this point. I can't think. I'm thick-headed. I'll be doing a lot of coughing, and I won't be saying anything very smart or funny. So you might want to check out, the other channels.
No,
right
that's not true. There are plenty of good things to watch on MTV. I wore my prettiest pink for you, and you dressed in rubber for me.
You remind me of my child.
Oh, God. Are you a sad clown?
I'm often a sad person, but I don't feel like a sad clown.
Okay.
I mean, does that mean like someone's putting on a happy face and is miserable on the inside?
Yeah.
There are times when I feel like I should be an entertainer.
Yeah.
When I don't feel like being an entertainer. But I feel like I should be an entertainer because that's my job. But that's mostly when I'm playing on stage.
Okay.
Like I feel like when I go to give a show, I do the hardest possible, most intense performance that I can, no matter how I feel, because people come to see us play and they deserve a show.
Exactly.